The visit continues. Up, Buddy Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kaguya-sama, Love is War, formerly known as Kaguya Wants to Be Confessed to Chapter 208. And last chapter was so goddamn hilarious, because Kaguya came over to visit the Shiragane household, and Kei had no idea she was coming over, but when she found out that, you know, her and her brother were dating, holy shit, that was so funny, because she was like, wait, what? What the fuck happened? How did this happen? The house was a mess. Miyuki's, like, dead asleep, and, like, Kaguya figured that shit was gonna happen. And, like, it was hilarious, like, Kei, like, threw, you know, her dad's porn up in there. They threw the dirty laundry, including her underwear in there. When Kaguya found that, it was just life. It was fucking hilarious. Anyway, let's get to this chapter and see what shenanigans are in store for us today. Before moving out, one last visit to the Shiragane home. Oh god, they're cleaning right now! Holy shit. And Kaguya's like, oh, she's taking it all in. The signs are still up. Stupid Yuki, it would have taken you like 10 minutes at most to take down all that shit off the walls. You could have taken it down that fast, but no. No! Fucking moron. Wait up, we will finish cleaning up in a second. We're so sorry. It does not bother me at all. Oh no! That's gonna be great. Honeys, I'm home. Oh, well, I guess, I could guess what happened here. Oh, Aka, I love you, dude. When this gets animated, because for those of you that don't, know how the anime adaptation works, and thank God A1 was smart with this shit. Because if you don't know what's going on in the anime industry right now, especially with manga to anime adaptations, go read Hitman by Seo Koji, because the current arc explains it. Seo Koji is being extremely fucking shady and really spilling the tea. Oh my god. I gotta give Koji props for that. But seriously, go read that manga, especially the current arc. Holy shit, the tea is being spilled. But what A1 is doing was really smart, because for the anime adaptation of Kaguya-sama, Love is War, Shaft is doing the animation. So you don't have to worry about the art and animation like being fucked up like a good chunk of the other manga to anime adaptations that are coming out. So anyway, I just have to point that out. But seriously, go read Hitman. You will see what I mean. Anyway, so you finally decided to visit us, Kaguya-chan. Yes, pardon the intrusion. I think the cleanup may take some time. Oh no, how about you come with me for a bit? We'll be having sukiyaki today. You'll join us for dinner, right? Oh, this is going to be very interesting. So they're at Seo. Okay. How are things going? Are you getting along with Miyuki? Yes, of course. Oh, we got a color page. If that's the case, then what do you think of all those notes? Oh, the elephant in the room! Oh, we're gonna get... Damn, Papa is just going in. Oh, those. I personally think it's scary. I think there's something wrong with the way I raised him. Oh my god. Wow! Wow! Oh my god! Ah! At first, there was just one note. I will become, a man who can stand on equal ground with Shinomiya. Since then, he's been studying as if he was possessed by something. It was all for you. What? Aw. Damn, though, like... Papa Shinomiya, man! You know what? I gotta give... This is why I love Papa Shinomiya so much. He is just, like... He's Oh, it, no mercy with that one. Like, seriously. He's, like, straight up, and he's for real. He is. Mad respect to Papa Shinomiya. He's straightforward and blunt, and I love it. I'm afraid that his feelings are a little bit heavy. No. I'm sorry. I'm afraid that his feelings are a little bit heavy. No, I admit I was surprised. How do I say it? It made me anxious. I do apologize for my son, but I also, it's fucking driving me nuts. But I also that I have done, it says that I have done. I think it's supposed to be, there's a word missing. These translators, man, are fucking killing me. Ugh! But I also admit that I have done something similar in my youth. It's because I didn't know how to capture a woman other than self-discipline. Whoa! This is a like father like son moment here. Woo! This may be a personal question. Woo! We are getting tea today. Oh shit! Tea is being spilled. The president's mother is now, she's alive. Yes! We are getting tea! Oh my god, Aka is spilling! We are getting some tea today! Woo! I met her at a university seminar. Even then she was a very popular girl, so I did everything to make her choose me. But she was a woman with a high ideal. The position... Oh my god, the position as the wife of a company president, an ideal life surrounded by excellent children. At first it worked out, but when I failed to run the company, her life changed. Her balance broke as well. Oh, and Aka, this art is adorbs and sad. This art! Oh my god! The love between us disappeared, and she began to put all her excessive expectations on the children. However, in the end, Miyuki wasn't able to fulfill them. Kei was, but not Miyuki. But man, this art, Aka, is just perfection. I love the symbolism. I can't wait for Shaft to animate this. This is going to be so amazing. Look how, just wait for this chapter to get adapted. It's going to be so, do you think the art is powerful here? Oh man, just wait for this to get adapted. When this gets adapted, think about, you know what this is making me think of? Is March Comes In Like a Lion. Because the art in March Comes In Like a Lion is for those of you that have read March Comes In Like a Lion, you know, and I cover it on this channel. It's very, very powerful. And when Shaft adapted that manga, oh my god, they elevated it to another level of gorgeousness. They took it and just made it even more powerful. And when they added that soundtrack to it, oh my god, it just moves you to tears. And I know Shaft is going to make all of us cry with this. Watch, they will do it. I can see it. I can just picture it in my head. The art style that I want to see with this, I want to see like an oil painting, oil / maybe watercolor painting style of art. And I can picture the color palette itself, like blues and black, like dark blues, blacks and shit. And oh man, the soundtrack is just like, I could just picture it in my head how it's going to look and sound, and it's just going to be super powerful. It is. And I'm just basing this off of what I've seen, what I remember seeing in March Comes In Like a Lion, season 2 in particular. Oh man, if you've watched if you have seen March Comes In Like a Lion season 2, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, I'm gonna keep going here. As a result, she began to pull all her attention onto Kei. Eventually, she took Kei and left the house. Miyuki was left behind. That wound, I can imagine that he'll carry it forever. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We've seen it. And boy, does that explain a lot. Again, what Shaft is going to do with this anime adaptation is... animators from Shaft, I should say. That is the correct wording, because I know I'll get shit in my comment section. The animators that A1, as long as they're still on there, and if A1 doesn't keep them, they're fucking stupid. They're going to slay the fuck out of this, and I hope that they extend this scene of the manga, the story of the manga a little bit, and I want them to have like the saddest music. I'm talking piano and violin. I'm with these beautiful minor keys, like really fucking sad. Oh my god. Woo! I'm just like, I'm coming up good shit today. Damn, I'm a visionary when it comes to this shit. It's the musician in me. And then, oh man, Akka, this transition is just beautiful. The transition from, the groceries, in the grocery store as Papa Shiragane is finishing up the story and going into the next scene of them sitting together at the table. I can picture this. This is just something that, like, we've seen, thinking about it. We've seen something, speaking of March Comes in Like a Lion, we've seen shit like this in March Comes in Like a Lion manga. We have! I gotta ask, were you inspired by March Comes in Like a Lion manga? Because this is something straight out of it. Not gonna lie. So what are your plans? If you want to spend the night, I have an extra futon. No, Dad, Shinomiya probably needs to get back to her house. Is that okay? If you don't mind, I would love to spend the night here. Is that really okay? Yes. It's okay now. It's okay now. Can I ask you some, wait. Yes, it's okay now. There we go. If it's okay now, can I ask you something? Kate, why did you come back to this house? Woo! We are getting even more tea! This is something we all want to know now. It's not that I have decided to return, but rather I escaped. I do not blame Kay. Based on what Papa Shiragane said about Mama being broken like that, ooh, and especially with that imagery Akka gave, oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't blame it. I don't blame her. I have always believed that no matter what, my parents will always be my parents, but I thought that I could be loved here, and I couldn't throw that away. But someone told me that when you have a problem and you run away, it doesn't mean you threw away the problem. That is woo! I want to read that freaking line again, because that is some straight up wisdom. But someone told me, I'm going to read the full sentence, because that is just, this full answer that Kay gave is just perfection. And also, the other thing that's great about this portion, and this goes back to the whole story and looking at the comparison in the art, is look at what Papa Shiragane said about the story, the story of, their family, and how broke, with all their problems and all that, and look how we have that sad art, and saw how broken, Miyuki is, and all that shit, and then and then we had like the love, and we had that transition from like how broken Miyuki looked to this happy family atmosphere, and then we have Kay's answer here. It's not that I have decided to return, but rather I escaped. I have always believed that no matter what, my parents will always be my parents, but I thought that I could be left here, and I couldn't throw that away. But hold on, I want to point that out too. This is really true. I know this because my parents are divorced, and when my parents got divorced, and at first, you know, there's the and my parents' divorce was nasty. It was, and it seemed, and to an extent, it was this. It wasn't like Kay and Yuki's parents. It wasn't like that, as bad as that. No, it wasn't like that. My family's dysfunctional, but nah, that family is a different type of dysfunctional. But yeah, what Kay did, you gotta wonder how bad it really was over there at with Mama. It must have been really, really bad over there. But anyway, let me finish reading this. But someone told me that when you have a problem and you run away, it doesn't mean you threw away the problem. Yes, it's very true. When you have a problem and you run away, it doesn't mean you threw away the problem. I know this for a fact because I am dealing with this. I've dealt with over the last few years of over the last, like, I would say the majority of my life I've been dealing with this shit. Between my mental illnesses, my, with Brian dying, and, coming back here with all the other bullshit that I have dealt with, when I moved out to Sacramento the first time, and everything else. I know what it means to have a problem and run away. It really doesn't mean you threw away the problem. It's still there. It's just it's just to escape it and just like take a breather from it and just to collect. For me, it's to collect your thoughts and try to figure out a way to solve it, to like resolve it, or to, in some cases, like with mine, to come to terms with it and to accept it, to either accept it, come to terms with it, have a battle plan to resolve it, something like that. But or to, in some cases, take it to court. Yeah, I've had to go to court. That's a whole different story. With other things, yeah, court was definitely options. I've had to go through the legal system a few times. But yeah, I've had to fight the Cal State system multiple times, too. Oh, man, that was a long-ass battle. Fighting the college system is not fun. But anyway, let's keep going here. But that's the whole point is... my whole point is you can't run away from your problems. You have to face them eventually. You do. The problem is still there. It's just, you're just taking a breather from it. That is a person who speaks good words. I think the same way. Then you don't remember? No. Kate tells us I also don't remember Kaguya saying those lines to you. And the translation note says this, and she says the translator note. The translator also said I rewatched the series and read the manga, but I couldn't find it either. That's what I was thinking. Where the fuck did she say Kaguya say this? No, nothing. Aww. Kate, I think she's sleeping. Yes, you should sleep too. Aww. I don't want to. Kate woke up now! You're still worried? You're still afraid. Do you think you won't be loved by others unless you are perfect and friendly to them? Are you nervous? Yes, I see. Me too. This moment, of our life won't last forever. We'll never know when someone could arrive and steal it. Whoa! We are getting spicy! Oh, and I looked at the translator and I was like, Stop. Don't say lies that will trigger flags. Oh my god. Yes, I'm worried. 2K! Kay is awake. She is wide awake and watching. She's like, oh shit. Dude, there's a lot of tea in this chapter. Wow, we got spicy. Why did your futon feel so much warmer than mine? Are you going to sleep like this? If Kate wakes up and sees this, it's going to cause a problem. I know. It's getting spicy. But just a little more. Shinomiya. Kate, it looks like we're safe. I'm sorry, I fell asleep before I knew it. Kate was awake the whole time. Oh, poor Kay. Was it really okay to stay here overnight? I have something important to tell you. Will you listen to me? Wait, what? What does she really mean? Means it will be okay. In the next chapter, what shocking news will Kaguya reveal? Dude, we got a lot of tea this chapter. Oh my god. Aka just really spilled the fucking tea this week. Holy shit! Wow! So, this week we got a lot of tea. We got, like, a huge pot of tea. It was boiling hot. Man, I really like what we got out of Shiragane's dad. I love this. I love what we got. But the thing that I'm really interested in what Aka's going to do in regards to Shiragane's mama is if we're going to get a reunion. I think we are. I think we're going to see Shiragane's mama. We're going to see Mama Shiragane. I think this is foreshadowing of that. We are going to see her at some point. The reason why we're going to see her at some point, and I think Kaguya is going to be the one to bring them together, is because of what Kay said. And something that I'm really curious about, because remember what Papa Shiragane said about her being the daughter of a big company. There's a chance that there's a connection in the Shiragane, not the Shiragane household. I'm sorry, the Shinomiya household, because it's a small world. It's a very small world. So Kaguya is gonna reunite that family. I believe it. And it's going to be amazing. I am ready for this tea, Aka. I am ready for the big pot of piping tea you are going to be bringing us. I don't know if we have a big enough cup for the tea you're going to be bringing us. I don't know if our mouths can handle this tea you're going to be spilling. Or this hot tea you're going to be spilling on us. But man, I am really excited for what Aka's doing. This is going to be some good shit. I'm stoked. And man, this wasn't just hot tea. This was spicy at the end of the chapter. Poor fucking Kay though, man. Oh my god. I'm really curious what you guys think is going to happen from here on. And what do you guys think about, like, those words that Kay said? And also, the other thing I'm very curious what you guys think is, and I'm sorry I went into a tangent about it, but God, I can't wait for this chapter to get adapted, animation-wise. It's going to be, when this gets animated, if the animators from Shaft, if A1's not fucking stupid and they keep the same animators on, this is going to be probably one of the best episodes of anime the year that this chapter gets adapted. I'm calling that right now. And it is going to, and if it's done the way that I'm picturing it's going to be done, this will be like March Comes In Like a Lion. This will be that kind of quality. In terms of art animation. Oh man, it will be. And if those of you, as I said earlier, if you have watched season 2 of March Comes In Like a Lion, anime adaptation. You know exactly what I'm talking about in terms of art. We have seen some very, very beautiful art in that animation, and I can see it here in this chapter for that backstory. Oh, it's done the way I want it. It will be like that. But again, speaking of this chapter, is very much like much like the chapter we saw in March Comes in Like a Lion about oh my god, about the girl's Hina's mother. That's who it is. Or not Hina's mother. I'm sorry. Wordings. Hina's father. That's who it is. Hina's, when we found out about Hina and her sister's father. I wonder if that's what Akka is inspired by. I really hope so. Anyway, because if that's the case, woo, shit's gonna get very interesting. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Kaguya content. There's a few ways you could do that. You can donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Friend Me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.